pleasure for me to represent the Frederick Douglass Memorial and Historical Association on this very auspicious occasion. We want to say congratulations to all of the
But why, oh why, shall we not start slavery? I came here as I come always to the meetings in New England as a listener and not as a speaker. And one of the reasons why I have not been more frequently to the meetings of this society has been because of the disposition on the part of some of my friends to call me out upon the platform. Even when they knew that there was some difference of opinion and of feeling between those who rightfully belong to this platform and myself. And for fear of being misconstrued as desiring to interrupt or disturb the proceedings of these meetings, I have usually kept away, and have thus been deprived of that educated influence which I am always free to confess is of the highest order descending from this platform. I have felt, since I've lived out west, that in going there, I parted from a great deal that was valuable. And I feel, every time that I come to these meetings, that I have lost a great deal by making my home west of Boston, west of Massachusetts. For, if anywhere in the country there is to be found the highest sense of justice, or the truest demand from my race, I look for it in the East, I look for it here. The ablest discussions of the whole question of our rights occur here, and to be deprived of the privilege of listening to those discussions is a great deprivation. I do not know, from what has been said, that there is any difference of opinion as to the duty of abolitionists at the present moment. How can we get up any difference at this point or any point when we are so united, so agreed? I went especially, however, with that word of Mr. Phillips, which is the criticism of General Banks and General Banks' policy. You see, General Banks instituted a labor policy in Louisiana that was discriminatory of blacks, claiming that it was to help prepare them to better handle freedom. Wendell Phillips countered by saying, if there is anything patent in the whole history of our 30-year struggle, it is that the Negro no more needs to be prepared for liberty than the white man. I hope that that policy is our chief danger at the present moment, that it practically enslaves the Negro and makes the proclamation that is the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863 a mockery and delusion. What is freedom? It is the right to choose one's own employment. Certainly, it means that if it means anything. And when any individual or combination of individuals undertakes to decide for any man when he shall work, where he shall work, at what he shall work, and for what he shall work, he or they practically reduce him to slavery. He is a slave. That I understand General Banks to do, to determine for the so-called free man when, where, and at what, and for how much he shall work, when he shall be punished, and by whom punished. It is absolute slavery. It defeats the beneficent intentions of the government, if it has beneficent intentions in regards to the freedom of our people. I have had but one idea for the last 3 years to present to the American people. In the phraseology in which I clothe, it is the old abolition phraseology. I am for the immediate, unconditional, universal enfranchisement of the black man in every state of the Union. Without this, his liberty is a mockery. Without this, you might as well almost retain the old name of slavery for his condition. For in fact, if he is not the slave of the individual master, he is the slave of society and holds his liberty as a privilege and not as a right. He is at the mercy of the mob and has no means of protecting himself. It may be objected that this present of the Negro's right of suffrage is premature. Let us have slavery abolished, it may be said, in the natural course of events, the right of suffrage to be extended to the Negro. I do not agree with this. The constitution of the human mind is such that if it once disregards the conviction forced upon it by a revelation of truth, it requires exercise of a higher power to produce the same conviction afterwards. The American people are now in tears. The Shenandoah has run blood, the best blood of the North. All around Richmond, the blood of New England of the North has been shed of your sons, your brothers, and your fathers. We all feel that in the existence of this rebellion, that judgments, terrible, widespread, far-reaching, overwhelming, are abroad in the land. And we feel that in view of these judgments, just now, a disposition to learn righteousness. This is the hour. Thank you.
Yeah, baby.
Awesome. Thank you, Darius. And he brought his own cheering squad.
I have to express my gratitude.